We're a relatively large secondary school in Staffordshire with a sixth form provision. We've got about 1,500 kids on roll. Is anything else much to say about it? DNA particularly, we've got a dedicated safeguarding officer who monitors the console regularly, as well as our year teams and the head teacher. And then school within computing and D&T lessons particularly. Safeguarding is the main part. We also use the power management stuff, and everything else pretty much that it can offer we tend to do through group policy. But yeah, it's predominantly it's the safeguarding and the power management. So I'm teaching staff as well, so generally I will use it for demonstrating my screen to kids in the class, or demonstrating another student's work, sometimes taking control of the computer to help them finish a task without me needing to go and walk over to them. It is beneficial.
Of course.
And then, yeah, generally for just keeping an eye on what they're doing as well. School, we only have in computer rooms. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably about 9 rooms in total. That might be over IT and D&T. And DNA, every school-owned device has DNA on it. From a safeguarding point of view, it's really useful because it means that the safeguarding officer in the year offices can pick up on things that we might not necessarily always notice in a lesson, or if it's happened during a lunchtime or break time. Usually a laptop in the library, it's not always possible to see everything they type in or everything that appears on their screen, so it is really beneficial there. Also for enforcing behaviour as well. It's useful to be able to schedule the computers coming on and off, so we can have them come on early morning once a week to do the Windows updates, so that doesn't impact lesson times. So yeah, DNA is a really, really useful tool. And school, obviously, within computer lessons is immensely helpful. And particularly, I think the people that value it most are the non-computing teachers that use our rooms, because they maybe not so confident in controlling a room full of kids using the computers. So it helps them keep an eye on what's going on and intervene a bit more easily. Mainly because they're not watching kids and computer lessons all the time, so they're not necessarily as used to us as we are on spotting them doing something wrong. I mean, as far as it's been here as long as I've been here, at least, so I've only ever known it to be here. I mean, if we didn't have it, then it would be simple. We wouldn't be able to confidently safeguard the use of IT on the computers. We'd be missing potential concerns of student welfare. If I wasn't able to put my screen on other screens in lessons, then it would be tricky sometimes, because if I'm trying to display something that's got a lot of text or demonstrate something, it's really useful to be able to put it on the kids' screens as well as mine. For DNA, it is the keyword monitoring, and the fact that a member of staff can produce a screenshot of what a kid's done very easily. It's automated, we don't miss anything, so that's really useful. For school, it will be, I really like the ability to demonstrate another student's screen to everyone else in the room. I think that's quite, it's really easy to do, so that's really beneficial when we're going through how a task's being completed. So DNA is a bare essential for us as far as safeguarding is concerned, and it gives us the confidence to allow students to use IT in school knowing that they are safeguarded. And school makes teaching lessons in a computer room far easier, and helps us to make sure that all students are able to access the lessons. Where am I going with that? All students are able, to access the content, because sometimes in a computer room there might not be every spot that can see the screen very clearly, or so it makes the lessons a lot more accessible for students, and it makes them a lot easier to manage from a teaching point of view. We've not got any reason to look elsewhere, but we're familiar with it. and it does what we need it to. So there's no pressing need to look elsewhere. Yeah, absolutely.